Hey, great Friday morning. It is an amazing morning in Teotihuacan, and I'm still out here. And it's kind of trippy because some people here they are making mention that they don't want to call the pyramids pyramids. For us, they're pyramids. And I understand what they're trying to say because of that they're not in the uh, pyramid form. That's not how they were made. That wasn't their purpose. Blah blah blah. But let me say, for a lot of us that have always known them as pyramids, it's just kind of hard to get away from them being pyramids. So they call them a basements, something like that. But whatever the case may be, let me say that for me, they're still going to be pyramids. este, they're still going to be pyramids. I'm getting messages from my group. It's kind of trippy because I think that some individuals, because we've got together and we started to fight all this stuff that's going on in the city of Brownsville, and I'm ecstatic that there's a group of people out there that are willing is to put their name out there and their face out there and join in the fight. It's kind of a cool thing. But, and I think some of them are finally starting to understand that I have this amazing sense of humor, and that I'm a little bit full of myself. But I've always been that way. But let me say, God, yeah, you could call me God. I'm okay with that. I'd appreciate more the tides. You could start sending in the tides, but yeah, you could call me God any day. Good morning. Good morning. What do results show you? We're going to talk about them. Good morning. Is there going to be a new show? Be a show. We're already here. Lottie, I love you. Let me go back. Good morning. Good morning, Hermosa Sylvia. The results show that we have great folk working at the elections department. And let me say, I don't think that many individuals out there had thought that anyone at the elections department were involved in voter fraud. And again, that's something that we have not gone out there and declared. I know a lot of people that work at the elections office here in Cameron County. Great folk. I think I have a great relationship with Remy Garza. I have a great relationship with a lot of the people that work there. I don't think that that ever had come into question. I think the question that we have is the way that the votes are harvested, something that we've talked about, and in regards to the possibility of there have been an error in regards to the functionality of the machine process. I think that was the only thing that was in question. I want to thank Victor Caballero and his team and the individuals that were actually out there in regards to the recount. I want to thank them because it gives us all a little sense of security. And I think one of my friends said, I think Carlos had said that it's a plus in the sense that we can regain a little bit of faith in regards to the voting process here locally. And again, one of the things that I've always made mention, folks, for those individuals that have been on here for a long, long time, I've always stated that every single time I go into any race, guys, I consider myself to be the underdog every single time. And I also enter a race with the idea that I'm already 500 votes in the hole because of the voter harvesting and something that was proven during Marisa Leal's uh, fight against the votes that came in, the fraud that existed. And they showed what a lot of us have seen for the longest time, how you have warehouses where you got 9, 10 votes out there. Well, who are those 9, 10 votes going to? You know, and again, anytime anyone that is not part of the corrupt political machine, anytime that you go into a race, for anyone out there that is interested in running for office, uh, you know, people in our little group or anywhere else, guys, always enter a race thinking that you're at least 500 votes in the hole. And it should be motivation, something that I try to express to a lot of people out there. That should be motivation for individuals just to, work a little bit harder. Remy cannot be trusted. We all know that. Uh, I'm hoping you're wrong, Lonnie. I'm hoping you're wrong. I want to have faith in the process. Uh, and I want to have faith in our workers out there. Good morning. Good morning. Disappointed to see many ballots that BIS the election was left blank, especially the 2,000 plus for the Caballero Garza race. Why? Um, I'm not sure. But one of the things that I did see now that when a lot of folks were sending in votes my way, uh, because people sometimes take screenshots of their ballots. I would notice that at sometimes I noticed that they had left that one blank, they had left another one blank, or they had voted for Denise Garza. But again, I want to applaud the Caballero team and Victor Caballero for putting this forward. One of the things that I hope Mr. Caballero uh, decides to do is to throw his hat in the ring again. I sincerely say that because let me tell you, and I'll say this from experience, Mr. Caballero. One of the things that we experience regularly is that we do get tired right after a race, and we do get frustrated. And I think a lot of us have said, "Never again, never ever again." And then you see Erasmus Castro declaring that he's running for something else. But I hope that it's not the last that we see of Victor Caballero on a ballot. That is my prayer. This community needs people like Victor Caballero. It needs individuals like Erasmo Castro, like a Susan Rubalcaba, like a Carlo Tabuada, Kayla Tabuada, Maggie Aguilar, Frankie, whatever his last name is, and everyone out there. This community needs us, guys. Mary Helen, Anna, uh, Terry. It needs us. It really, really, really does. Lilibeth. I always have a hard time with her name. Everyone. Um, it's important to be there, hold their feet to the fire, and always demand some answers in regards to what the next steps are. It's just important. Good morning. Good morning. Same people go vote for the governor election and leave the rest blank. Each race matters. Every race matters, especially guys, especially the local ones. Uh, I already posted those. I constantly get messages from individuals with these dog goals, and let me tell you, I don't mind, guys, and I know that accidents sometimes happen. Good morning, good morning. I know accidents sometimes happen, but uh, let me say that let me say that take better care of your pets. And I don't mean to call anybody out, but guys, there's just too many lost pet posts out there, and I feel for the pets more than I do for the owners. One time, I think I even mentioned, I wonder if a lot of these pets that are getting lost are escaping, and I'm being a part of bringing them back to a place that they want to not be in. So I don't know, and I say that, and because I know that's not the case for everyone, but guys, take better care of your pets. I've had, I think, after, and I had a Spartacus, was one of my first cats after my rebirth. And let me say, Spartacus, I had him at home, but, we wanted to go outside. Spartacus was I can't remember what kind of cat he was. But I'd made a little door on the back door of the apartment that I was living in Austin, Texas, and he would go to the restroom and come back, and always came back until he didn't. And then when he didn't come back, I was bawling my eyes out. And after that, I said, I'm never going to have a pet that goes outside. And ever since Spartacus, all my girls and Chema, they're inside pets. Maybe it's time to start thinking about having pets that are inside pets. Unless you have this huge big fenced yard, but even then, sometimes they escape. I don't know. Just something to consider. I don't want to piss off the pet owning people out there that lose dogs regularly every day. What really trips me out is that a lot of these pets are the same ones, And I know that a lot of these huskies, they like to wander. But maybe if you can't be watching the pets, maybe you shouldn't have a husky. They look amazing. I think I would look good with a husky. I just can't take care of it. As is, I'm trying to tell my parents to stop adopting dogs. They're out there and they see this dog that's out there solo and abandonado, and they want to take him in. Gotta stop doing that. Anyway, stop sending me these little schemes. God Almighty, I hate blocking people just because they send me those crappy things. Mute till I change. I don't want to hear about your crap. If you give 1,900, you get 19,000. ¿Qué pasó con lo de la Lopez? Um, Let me say that I haven't gotten any other information. I think that the individual was placed on leave, and again, I'm hoping that they go through the process. It's some very, very unfortunate, but it's something that's very, very common here in Brownsville. It happened at Veterans, it happens at Lopez, it's happened at Rivera, it's happened everywhere, guys. So I don't think it's like a little, I'm shocked that it's happening. It's unfortunate that a lot of these people, they'll prey on students. And it's unfortunate because they are trusted with a responsibility to oversee our children, and they become hunters instead of protectors, and that's unfortunate. Um, Guys, I'm continuously posting up. Please buy those numbers for that painting that we're raffling away in order to put up a billboard. I am going to to purchase more as soon as I go back and make a little bit more money, because I am on the broke side. I've spent too much money. I actually bought myself an obsidiana mirror stone that's about this big, like a pizza. Why? Because I've always wanted to have one. I Carlo. I actually got Carlo a. I told him I got him a matching poncho thing because we look cute in it together. I actually told I actually told Susan that I got her a rose pen, which I did, so that maybe she could finally start writing some good speeches. Guys, I'm heading to Mexico City at noon, and I plan to have effect a wedding at the Zócalo, and and going to have this ritzy, nice little dinner at Bellini. I mean, just the name of it, Bellini, it makes it sound like it's really caché, and I think it is. I mean, I don't even eat, but I'm sure I'm going to go see what's up with it, and going to have going to Torre Latinoamericana, Bellas Artes, and La Casa de Azulejos. Did anyone see Kanye on Infowars? No, I don't think I watched. We got enough local wars that we need to do. Going back into now this comment in regards to some people vote for the governor election and leave the rest blank. Each race matters. No, that I would dare to say that our local races are more important than the governor's race. But with that said, a lot of folks know them, especially that little AOB group, were out there like abbot, 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 abbot. And they were saying, and again, they were also for the CEO. There's a lot more other local races that could have been focused on. And a lot of the people that were out there, Abbott, 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 CEO, were not very vocal about other local races. And this is where one of the things that I think that I've disagreed with a lot of folks here in my community. I think the lower races, the BISD race, City of Brownsville race, County Commission race, they are 10, 20 times more important than the state race, guys. 50, 100 times more important than the presidential race. We've got to start thinking about electing individuals here locally that are going to be transparent. They're going to be accountable to you, the citizens of the city. And the only way it's going to happen is if you become a part of the electoral process and you break down with some damn cash. Simple as that. Guys, I'm heading out to do a little bit more shopping. Someone take my credit card away. Going to do a little bit more shopping, and I'm going to see if I could get me that the musical. I'm going to go see if I could get myself that uh, the Doors Jim Morrison tarp. I'm still fascinated with the damn tarp. I went last night after the show, and they were closed. So I'm going to go see if they're opened up this morning, guys. Uh, I'm going to do little bits and bits of a video when I get to Mexico City for the uh, formality of putting up there the wedding ceremony that I'm going to tell your dentist to donate. My dentist, Florecito, my dentist and I are still talking, but I think I might be a little bit upset with my dentist. But that's a story for another day. I love you, Abraham, a little bit. Well, it trips me out that I'm in Mexico and I don't get to hear a lot. Just got people be able, oh, no. What the freak? I agree the importance of the local races. However, never forget the state legislature sets the laws. Important. Yeah, but we've got to head up there. And this is what I mean, Elda. We've got to strengthen our base here locally to whereas we can get seats that help us with the next steps of more seats. And this is one of the things that I think I'm very, very proud of the individuals like Carlos Elizondo and Frank Ortiz. I think that their race is going to help us this coming May. Because I have faith in Carlos and I have faith in Frank. So I think their base, and from here on till May, if they do a great, great job, I think it's going to help uh, for other individuals who are like minded as them this coming May. I am going to remain in faith. That's what I'm focusing on. We got to slowly take it all back, Nelda. But the base is important. That's where we need to put 100% of our attention. That's what I'm saying. But I know what you mean. Guys, have a great, great day going shopping. And going to go visit the pyramids for a last time. And then see ya. Guys, have a great, great day. Great Friday. Frankie said he was going to be on tonight. I'm a little bit on the iffy side tonight, but if Frankie and others, that'd be great. Are they already shaking trees? Gonzalez, Elizondo, Peña, Ortiz. Yes, they are. And I think I'm going to let them share information with us as next steps come along. Uh, going to wait till they decide to share. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. See y'all at 9 p.m. God bless.